so this is gonna be starting off a new vlog. It's gonna be, of course, another week in my life vlog, kind of like working, but I think this week I kind of want to take you guys more into like what I do as a student pharmacist, because I feel like that is very questionable. I'm sure people just think, oh, you just stand around and count pills and improve orders all day. Well, most of that's yes. A lot of that's also no. So I figured I would take you along with me, because this week is actually kind of like one of those weeks where I actually have projects to be working on. And I've talked about this last week that I have work projects, you know, pharmacy projects, meeting with our different directors and stuff. So I guess I want to go more into depth on it. Obviously I'm not gonna like spill the beans on like exactly like not like numbers or like programs, stuff like that. Like I'm not gonna give you guys like specific names and stuff like that, but I think I can like tell you guys, like kind of like explain what I do, if that makes sense. So if you're new, I'm Rudy. I'm a grad school content creator. I'm doing my doctorate of pharmacy and my master's in public health here in Atlanta. I just moved to another suburb of Atlanta, so check out my most recent vlog, which was my moving vlog of me leaving my apartment and my empty Atlanta apartment tour. But yeah, like this is gonna be my first week actually not having to go between our new condo and my apartment, so that's really nice. So literally just go to work and come home and work out and stuff. So very excited. Currently headed to our admin office. So our clinic is currently expanding, and because of that we kind of moved administration, like HR, directors, people that just like really kind of like are in meetings all day and like sit in the office. We moved them to a specific admin building. So I'm actually headed there today for my meetings, instead of meeting at the pharmacy. Like we could definitely even meet at the pharmacy, it's easy, but their offices are actually in these admin wings, so it's just a lot easier for them to just meet at their office. And I was like, well, I have a car and I know where the admin wing is, like if you want me to come there, then I'll just come there if it's easier, because it's typically quieter, and then we don't have like an interruption and stuff. Like last week we had an interruption because there was a temperature excursion, so that was cool. Well, okay, it's not cool because you lose money with temperature excursions depending on how long it was out, but it was cool because like I put together a temperature excursion workbook a few months ago, and we like literally got to use that, and I was like, wow, look at my baby. So that was cool. But yeah, I packed a bagel, so let me hurry up and like eat this bagel because I'm actually running late. So let me eat my bagel and call my mom. It is, okay, it's 3:17. I just picked up my dinner because I'm gonna be eating dinner at the clinic. So I left our admin building at 2:48, 2:50-ish or whatever. There wasn't any traffic to get over here to the actual clinic that I work at. I work in our Duluth location. There wasn't any traffic, so I'm not like running, like I'm not stuck in traffic or anything. I just went ahead and picked up dinner. I picked up a Chick-fil-A wrap for dinner tonight because I'll be here until 8. So I guess I ended up not even really having a 12-hour day, because I went in at 10 and I get off at 8. What is the dude doing? Yeah, that was rude, man. But yeah, I just picked up a wrap to eat for dinner when I'm here. Because when I get home I want to work out and go to bed. Honestly, I don't really feel like doing dinner at 9 p.m. But yeah, so like I mentioned that in this vlog I'm going to be talking about like what I'm working on and stuff like that. So today was a follow-up meeting from our meeting on last Wednesday, which was over inventory problems in terms of like returns, expired drugs, and all that good stuff. And so like mainly the thing is like, so we're not a chain pharmacy, you know, we're not a Kroger, we're not a Publix, so we don't have like a standardized SOP. SOP means like standard operating procedure. So we don't have just one of those things that, you know, the company develops and sends out to everyone. So we kind of write our own. So it's like we wanted to update it / like wanted to add in some new things because we have these specific programs for patients that are not like they're regulated. Like there's rules to using them, and there's rules to ordering on specific programs. So like you have like you have a 340B program, but then you have a regular RX program. So like there's reason, like there has to be qualifying, what's a word? There has to be inclusion criteria as to why you order something on 340B versus ordering something on just a traditional RX program, or ordering on like Ryan White, stuff like that. So like there's rules with this stuff. So that's what makes inventory and expired drugs tricky, because you kind of have to do it based on the different inventories. So that's what takes a long time. So we're just kind of like updating that SOP, as well as like adding in new things that you can do at the same time, just to make it easier during quarterly and monthly inspections, stuff like that. We also are discussing like consolidating NDCs, because I don't know how many of you guys are in specialty pharmacy or in HIV or anything like that, but I'm in HIV, and there are now finally there are now some generics coming out for PrEP, and I think just PrEP, yeah, just PrEP has a generic right now, or one of the PrEPs right now. So like we're consolidating stuff like that, like, you know, making sure we're ordering just one specific generic that is constantly available, versus ordering one generic that goes out of stock and then it's back in stock and then you have to order another one. So just like a lot of stuff that you need to think about. And then we got notified that we might be hosting another clinic to train them and teach them about our processes. So I kind of got put on that duty too. So instead of being in the admin wing just today and no more for the week, I actually have to go back tomorrow to finish up the inventory project, because we have to start working on this training project a lot sooner, because it's happening in like 2 weeks, and we kind of have to have like a whole agenda for it, presentations and all that good stuff, especially because I'll be out of town for 3 work days anyway. So we kind of have to work on this like now. So that's it really. Ooh, this is good lighting. Oh girl, who is she? But yeah, I just parked at work and I'm about to head in now. Got my wrap, everything. Yeah, that's it right now. I will update you guys when I'm leaving or when I get home. Whoa, okay, it is 8:30. I'm home, about to eat some dinner. Adam made the seafood gumbo, and he left it out for me. And he made some rice for it, and he left it out for me. Wow, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed coming home to like dinner being ready instead of me doing it myself. I got some packages. What's the first one? What's the first one? This is messed up, first of all. Why is this so jank? Okay, so this one is our wick cutter for our candles. We love candles in this house, so I got a wick cutter because we keep messing them up when you don't cut it right. And then second package, I think these are my mask lanyards. So obviously I've been working since the beginning of COVID. Like I never got the chance to go home or do the whole quarantine thing or work from home thing. But my mom is actually going back to work too soon, and I got these mainly for me and her, and it's like mask lanyards. This like clips onto your mask, and then that way you could just like wear it like this. Well, not like that. Oh no. You could just wear it like put it up and put it down for your mask. because the thing is, we don't have to wear ours in the pharmacy anymore because our entire pharmacy is vaccinated, but we wear them up to the counter, obviously, to like check out patients and stuff. So I am tired of like putting my mask down, like eating and stuff like that, or talking to my friends in the pharmacy and then being like, oh crap, where the heck is my mask? Like literally I left it across the entire pharmacy today. So love these. I think this was like a 6-pack for like $6, I think. You can tie in it and stuff. So definitely gonna be rocking these. I got 6, but obviously I don't need all 6. So I think I'm gonna get 3 to my mom and then keep 3 for myself. Honestly, I might keep just 2, like 1 for me and Adam, and then give these 4 to my mom and my brothers because they all work and stuff too, and they're going back to work. So very excited. But yeah, now I'm going to take some me time and literally watch YouTube and just eat gumbo for a little bit. I was planning to work out tonight, but I am so tired, and I know I should work out. But tomorrow I go at 5, so I legit can work out tomorrow after work without feeling exhausted like how I am right now after a 12-hour shift. All y'all in healthcare, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know it. But I did sign up for 2 spin classes this week. I signed up for one on Thursday at 6:45. No, 4:45. 6:45? 4:45. 4:45. 6:45? I think it is 4:45 this Thursday. And then another one on Monday at 6:45 a.m. So I'm very excited about that. My friend on Instagram, who's a blogger, she did a partnership with ClassPass, and so that's how I got these 2 free classes. Well, technically I'm getting like 8 free classes this summer, or this week, this month. God, I don't know how to, I literally can't even function right now. I'm getting like 8 free classes this month because it's a month free. So I'm very excited. But whew, bye. Good morning. This is gonna be another I'm rushing day. Okay, so it is now Wednesday. I forgot yesterday was Tuesday, so I don't know if I started the vlog with like happy Monday or not. But it is Tuesday. No, Jesus Christ. It is Wednesday. It is 9:29. I typically do not go into the pharmacy on Tuesdays until 1. I cover 1 to 8, but my coworker has a doctor's appointment, so she wants to cover late night tonight. But the other lady, our other tech, she's perfectly fine by herself. I'm actually headed into the admin office again. I don't know if I said this yesterday, but like I suspected I might have to go in, but literally just got the text message that said, yeah, come on in. He fixed the laptop for us. So going to do that, and I just got assigned another kind of like clinical project. One of our NPs would like for me to kind of like put together a thing of like the insulins that we carry and all that stuff, and like their peak. And yeah, I'm headed over to the admin office, which is actually closer than the clinic, so it's really not that bad of a drive or a commute at all. It's essentially like basically a mile or 2 from my old apartment, so it's like I know exactly where to go. But I do want Starbucks on the way, and I just texted her to see if she wanted anything from Starbucks too. We'll see if she answers in the next 6-7 minutes, because I'm going to stop by the Starbucks by my condo, because like after that I just like hop on the highway, like we're literally right there. So hopefully she answers soon. Probably just going to get a croissant and a macchiato. But yeah, that's Wednesday so far. And then so Adam had like meetings this morning, and Yami was like going insane this morning, y'all. Like climbing up the wall in the office. Like he was being like, he woke up this morning and chose violence, and I don't know why, but yeah, he woke up this morning and chose freaking violence. And so like I was like manning the like door and like making sure he wasn't going insane and stuff, so that was great. But we're up, we're at it, let's get it. I need coffee like now. 4:36. This is such a good weekend, a good like week to like take you guys along too, because like this is legit one of those weeks where I don't really have a real schedule, and I'm literally just working and working on projects, and I go home when I go home, I come in when I come in. Like this morning, I was going to come in, or typically I come in from 1 to 5, but this morning we needed to get me access to one of the like encrypted computers so I could take it home if I needed to, or take it to the other locations that I like go to that belong to our company. And I didn't really plan on staying till 5, but here I am. And I got assigned some other stuff today. Yeah, I mean, we've totally have finished like one big part of the program, or of one of the projects, of the big project. So like we're basically done with that. We had to order some stuff which should come in like the next 2-3 days. We had to get some custom labels, so that's something that we have to get. Yeah, that's really it, honestly, like for today. I'm gonna have to work on stuff when I go home though, because of the diabetes project that I got assigned. I haven't had my endocrine module yet, or my endocrine like class yet, but I do have access to like some upperclassmen's notes that I could kind of like get an overview over. So I'll see how that goes. I'm gonna probably start looking over that tonight after a workout or so, and possibly some tomorrow, but that's really it. I left at a really good time to where there's probably not that much traffic on my way home, so I'm gonna call Adam and see if he needs anything on my way home, and that's it. And of course call my mom, because I always talk to my mom on my commutes. But that's it, that's all. Let's head home, guys. Hi, I'm in a better mood now. Okay, so it is like 7:20. We just finished up dinner, and basically when I got home I was just like in a funk. I was so exhausted. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna cancel my class for tomorrow. I don't feel like going to spin tomorrow. Like I have to go in tomorrow now, and I wasn't supposed to, but I was just in a funk. I think I was hangry because I had lunch at 2, and it wasn't even really a lunch. It was literally just like snacks, and I didn't have breakfast because I ran out of cream cheese yesterday. So I think I was just hangry and annoyed. And I was just like super, I was literally like so stressed, like for no reason. Like I love the projects I'm working on. I love what I do. I love my staff. I love that I'm being given projects and being trusted with this stuff. And I think I was just like stressing myself out for no reason, honestly. So like when I got home, I was like finishing up an Instagram post that I need to post by 6:30. And I was like, do you want to go for a walk, Adam? And you're like, he was like, yeah, let's go for a walk. We went for a really nice like hour, maybe exactly an hour walk. And it was great. Really needed that, just to like get out and just, you know, be outside and just talk and stuff about the week, our plans, like vacation coming up, stuff like that. So really needed that. And then we came back and fixed up dinner. We had leftover gumbo and rice from yesterday, so that was nice. And now I'm going to like, I had a lot of dishes in the sink anyway, so I was like, I kind of want to do the dishes, so I'm about to do the dishes, and then I'm gonna take a nice bath. I haven't taken like a bubble bath in a long time, so I'm gonna take me a bath after this. I'm gonna clean the kitchen, listen to some YouTube, like wind down, and then I'm going to have a glass of wine in the bathtub. So let's wind down for the night. Watch out. Morning, happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, no, today's Thursday. This week has just been, Lord. It's Thursday. I was supposed to be in Duluth by 8:30, or like by my personal calendar, I wanted to be there by 8:30. I actually don't have a specific time I have to be there, but I wanted to do everything early today and be done, so I can go to spin by 4:45 and not get charged. So I'm headed there now. I literally like did not even do like my full face, like my full like face wash routine or anything. I literally just like washed and put lotion on my face right to this morning. Like, didn't even do the whole sunscreen and vitamin E stuff. So that shows you what kind of Thursday we are having. I look kind of cute, but I wouldn't say that I'm like fancy today. But we are headed to Dunkin' Donuts right now, and then I will be headed to Duluth to show them the updates in the newsletter. Do I have my computer? Oh my gosh, that just scared the crap out of me for a second. I've got my computer, so we're gonna show them the updates to the newsletter. Because every time we email this kind of stuff, it just gets like lost in translation, because like a lot of people don't understand that like when I share the file with you in OneDrive, it's for us to collectively edit it, not for everyone to download and edit separately. And then when you pull it up and you're like, oh, good edit, and they're like, oh wait, I added this and this and this, I'm like, oh god, great. So I'd rather be there in person and show them and be like, hey, if you want to make edits, make it in this file right here, just this one. I'm gonna delete all the other ones, and then we will and then I will periodically sign into Canva to finish editing the newsletter. Okay, so that's that. And then we have a call with a lady that works on the platform we use for just like our pharmacy system in general, and we don't have a specific time for the call. The lady can call us between 10 a.m. and 2, and that's going to be in our admin office. So I am praying to get there at 10:30, and that's when she calls us, so that I'm done for the day. Outside of that, I got spin at 4:45, so that's really it. Oh, Dunkin' is even long. I'm tired. So that's really it. I'm gonna try I need breakfast. I just want breakfast. So hope we can get to places on time this morning. We'll see. The only thing open that didn't have 400,000 people in line was Chick-fil-A, so I got a small coffee. They didn't have non-dairy creamer, but I didn't want black coffee, so I had to get French vanilla creamer. I told her only 3. I think she offered like 6 or something. I was like, just 3. And I got 2 sides of hash browns. But I picked the camera back up because I forgot to mention, like, as you saw last night, I stayed up just going over like the TLDR pharmacy sites. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them, but it's called TLDR, which stands for too long, don't read. Too long, didn't read. But it's a specific pharmacy site that basically gives you overviews of like different disease states and management. And when I tell y'all, it was so good. Like, I even got this beautiful insulin chart from it, because that's what my presentation's over. And I really think that literally I can just present this chart and just add some notes to it for my like director, to be honest, because that's literally what the provider wanted, which is like understanding which insulins to use, what are their peaks, are they long acting, short acting. So thank you, TLDR Pharmacy. It like literally like saved my life. And I went to the ADA website, which is the American Diabetes Association, and I went over some of their workflow charts about like initiating insulin and stuff. So we'll see. Guess who's like spin class started at 4:45 and they're still at home, so they get charged $15 to miss it. Me! This is why I should buy a Peloton. This is literally why I should buy a Peloton. Like, why get charged $15 fees for missing spin class when I can literally have a Peloton and just hop on it whenever I want? Someone, like, 'cause I'm convinced, I just need y'all to convince my boyfriend, that's all. But yes, it is 5:05. and I'm still headed home. I should be home in like the next 5 minutes. But yeah, my I'll be out by 3 p.m. day definitely turned into a 4:45 day, so that's great. Like literally when my spin class was starting, I was leaving, so yeah, that was great. But yeah, I currently headed home. I went ahead, like when I was leaving, I was like, so I'm like, what have I had today? I've literally only had hash browns from Chick-fil-A and coffee and tea. That's the only thing I've had today. And I really wanted panko. I wanted the tofu tender salad with a side of panko fries. And I was hoping that if I left at 2 or 3, then I could go by the one by my school, have me a little main character day, either pick it up or just eat there. But that didn't happen. And so because I was leaving, when I was leaving clinic, I knew that like, yes, I could go by the one by school, but I'd be stuck in traffic for an hour headed back. So I was like, Adam, can you please DoorDash the panko that's near the house to the home, so when I get home, it's there. I don't have to like get out my car and order nothing. Like, And he was like, yeah, I'll do that. And he ordered himself some dinner too. So it said it should be there by 5:17. It's currently 5:07. I'm still sitting at a light, and I've got like 3 more lights. So I wouldn't doubt that we arrive at the same time. But I'm exhausted. Basically, when I came in, so I went to Duluth this morning to show them the newsletter. We perfected the newsletter, and I was out in an hour. I went ahead and sent the newsletter to our director to approve and get any other changes they wanted made. And then I went to the admin office. So that took about a 20-minute drive because there was some traffic. Really, any other time it wouldn't be that long of a drive. It's probably like a 10-minute drive, but there was some traffic. So I get there, I probably sit down at like 10:35, and the representative had already called. So like we had been on the meeting for about 20 minutes by time before I had got in. And then we literally, so basically, let's just say we talked to her from 10 to 1:30. Yep, we talked to her from 10 a.m. till 1:30. So that was already draining as hell. Yeah, and then we just like, we're like fixing stuff the rest of the, like 2 hours later. So that was honestly, it was just a draining day. I'm so exhausted. I was actually really looking forward to spin, and I got really anxious around 3 when we were still kind of like going through some reports and stuff that we needed to go over and try to dissect, because we kind of have to like explain this to an entire staff in the next week. So we were just like trying to play through the reports and all this stuff and try to put the numbers together, and we were just, it was getting confusing. We kind of perfected some stuff, but we still have to like meet on Monday. But yeah, that's that. Hopefully by time Monday comes, then we kind of know what the heck we're doing. But that's the day so far. This is gonna be such a chatty work week vlog, which I guess is pretty good because it's kind of like, I guess I'll name this like, what do I do as a student pharmacist? Because I feel like this is gonna explain a lot of like what I'm doing when I say I'm in meetings and stuff, and when I'm like posting on Instagram, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a meeting, whatever. And people are just like, what are you meeting about? So I felt this should help a lot. But yeah, that is the day currently at 5:10. Almost home. I'm gonna eat some panko and literally chow down. And honestly, I think I'm either I'm gonna add a Peloton to my list of wants tonight. I don't know. Definitely I'm gonna work out tonight because I need to. Whew. Good. Oh, and then the diabetes presentation. I think I'm on the right foot. I sent some stuff to my director today to see if I'm on the right, if I'm starting on the right foot, because I want to know exactly what our Jennifer's needs, our provider. I want to know what her needs are for this presentation. Like, I don't want to do the thing where like you put together all this stuff and they really didn't need all that. So I sent some stuff that I found last night, like a chart and like 2 kind of like workflow things on like when to initiate insulin and how to adjust and stuff. I sent that to her to see if that was on the right foot, so I can know if I should start developing all that into a presentation for me to record or not. So I sent all that, so hopefully she gets back to me in the next day or so. She's always busy. I mean, I see her all the time when I'm in Chambly, but we just don't talk about that kind of stuff. We're kind of like focusing on problems that are going on at that time, and this is not due for like maybe like another week or so. Plus this is kind of like outside project, I would say, but she'll let me know maybe by tomorrow to if I'm on the right foot, and then I can start developing my presentation. But whew, that was a chatty one. So long, friends. Good morning. It is 9 and I am headed to spin class. I guess I didn't really update last night. I mainly had like some time lapses last night and stuff. But so we were like in bed, not in bed, no, we were on the couch last night talking, and I was like talking about how I really didn't want to go to my spin class and I hate that I got charged $15. And Adam ended up like finding like another gym near us that, you know, not just has like classes, but also just has like basketball and swimming and all this stuff. So we ended up, I ended up going to get my membership last night because they had a discount. And I'm headed to my first spin class now. I ended up, so like, it was like very serendipitous because I was like, they got spin like in the morning, and like on the days that I work late, they have a spin class after that, and they have it on Saturday and Sunday. I was like, and it's literally like a mile from us. So I was like, and so I went ahead and signed up, and then I was like texting my coworker, and she was like, yeah, we don't need anything till 11, and the spin class today is at 9:15. So I was like, I'm gonna go to spin, and I'm super excited. I'm headed there now. I've just packed my water bottle. I went ahead and like packed my lunch and stuff for the day, and picked out my outfits too, because it's a 55-minute class. So I'm definitely gonna be like literally showering and going straight to work after. But I've already like, you know, brushed my teeth and all the good stuff. I just gotta wash my face when I get back, do my like skincare, and put on my clothes, which I already picked out for the Friday, because Fridays are jean days anyway. So very, very excited. And I will let you guys know how it goes. I'm off. I'm headed home. Oh, what a week. What a week. Oh God. Okay, so it's 5:05. I am about to hit the highway home. Today was such a good day, honestly. Like, spin class went phenomenal. I'm surprisingly not as in bad of a shape as I thought I would be, honestly. Also, the guy that was like teaching our class was like so much older and way more fit than I am, and he was just like killing it, and I was like, that is what I aspire to be. Like, bro. But it went great. Oh, it was so good. I love the new gym, everything. So definitely gonna be signing up for more classes as the summer goes by. Honestly, hopefully I can still do some during school. If not, then I guess I'll just get a Peloton. But yeah, I'm headed home, and like I think we're planning to go to a place that's like a conveyor belt sushi restaurant. So I am so excited for that. Very excited. And then that's really it for today, at least. We're probably definitely gonna watch a movie or something because like we both have had very long weeks. Like Adam today had 8 meetings alone, bruh. So he had 8 meetings today. I've just had a long week. We both have had very long weeks. So we're definitely gonna like go to this place. Honestly, we might even like, if we skip, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, that's it. Today was very, very good. So today I obviously did not go to the admin office. I went to my normal location, which is the pharmacy, and I did work on a few of my projects while I was there because I had some downtime. Friday is not a busy day. But I had some downtime today, so I did get to work on like 2 of our little projects. I just started putting my presentation together, and I printed out my like guidelines for insulin, so I'm gonna start doing that probably tonight. Like especially if we turn on basketball later, then I might just start like setting up the presentation, or just tomorrow morning when I get up early, something like that. But yeah, other than that, it was just the normal pharmacy stuff. So filling, answering phone calls, setting up deliveries. Fridays are a big like Fridays are a big kind of like prepared deliveries for Monday kind of thing. We have Saturday hours. We're open from 9 to 1 on Saturdays at my location. Our other location is open from 9 to 5 on Saturdays because they have an extra program that we don't have, so they service a lot more patients. But we're open from 9 to 1 on Saturdays. So on Saturdays it's pretty chill. It's a lot of like people that didn't answer throughout the week, especially people that we might have called today, people that they'll call back tomorrow to set up delivery for Monday. Or if it's UPS, oh no, UPS will go on Monday too, so yeah. But like today we had no UPSs. That's how like pretty chill it was. So mainly just courier deliveries. We do courier service for people that are 30 miles within our specific locations. But literally that was it. I had a few phone calls. I had to answer some, we call it communicates, which are things that like providers ask us for, patient navigators ask us for, stuff like that. I had a few of those. Other than that, it was very chill. We actually ordered lunch together. And we started planning for our other coworker's birthday. Her birthday is this weekend, but she doesn't come back from vacation until next week. So we're gonna like, the day she comes back, we're not doing it that day. We're gonna pretend that like, we're gonna make it seem like we forgot. And then we're gonna do it the next day. We're gonna have like flowers. We're gonna order Panera because it's her favorite and stuff. And do an ice cream cake. So very excited. Today's a really good day. I'm very excited for the projects that are like ongoing and coming up. Honestly, like yesterday I just stressed myself out very much so, and honestly the day before that too. But this morning, like after just like letting it out on the bike and stuff, and then just having a nice chill day, I realized that like I do enjoy what I do, like what I'm doing, and it's definitely very beneficial for me in the long run, especially if I decide to do residency. Like just working on these really cool things will really benefit me. So I'm very excited. Honestly, I'm very excited for this insulin presentation because like it's definitely going to help me in the future as I like take endocrine over the fall. So very excited, honestly. But now it's time to chill out. I've got about a 20-minute commute and traffic's looking pretty good right now, so I'm hoping it stays 20 minutes. Other than that, dinner, hang out with my boys, maybe go to Macy's because I want to get a new pair of work shoes. I got a new pair a few weeks ago, but I got brown, so now it's time for me to go in and get black because I noticed I wore a lot of black this week. And my two shoes, they're not super fancy, so sometimes it makes it look too casual. And I do have some stuff in my closet that just wouldn't go with, so I just don't want to look too casual. But that's it. That's all. I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'm sure we're going to include a few more clips for like dinner, or if we do decide to do anything tonight. So, but other than that, love y'all.